Hello everybody, I hope you can hear me okay. I'm seeing my mic levels moving, so that's a good thing. Welcome to probably another session where we are going to fail at Too Many Bones, except I've been told to stop going in with such a bad attitude, and we're going to be a little more positive this time. So everybody please join me in welcoming once again Mike to the stream. There he is. Ready to die. So we're going to try and get off to a quick start here, and we're doing adventurer mode. So I've already placed my 2 health, and for my free skill I've chosen defense. I didn't have to roll for that, mainly because Gilly starts with 0 defense, so now I have 1, and we'll go over to look what Mike's doing here. So health is 2 and 1 skill of your choice. Okay, and then just make sure that your counter that you've gone actually up to the 7, which I will do as well, because I don't think I did. What am I? 5, 6. There we go. Okay, so we are going to once again try and take on Malmesh, who has been evasive and annoying, I guess would be the right way to term it. He unfortunately, the downside of Malmesh is he tends to bring out a lot of poison baddies, but the upside is we can actually both fight him at the same time, because the only one easier than him, we each have to take turns fighting, and I don't see that being A, fun, or B, successful. So let us go. We're starting on our first encounter card, which I will read out loud and show on the screen. So, leaving Obendar, only 12 hours till dawn and the send-off ceremony that will no doubt change the lives of every remaining Gearlock and likely every life in Daylor. Weapons and supplies are ready to go, but the night is young and adrenaline fills the veins. It's clear no sleep will be had tonight. There's sure to be some shady peddlers in dark alleys ready to deal in loot. Then again, some last-minute training could pay a nice dividend by morning. So, what to do? What to do? And those are our 2 choices, I think. Well, let's not assume. Mike and I will, I guess let's try it taking turns making the choices. So what's your choice, Mike? The squeeze in some last minute self-improvement and gain 2 training points, or shake down a shady peddler and gain 1 training point, and each party member can draw 2 loot and choose 1 to keep. 2 training points. Generally the way I would do it myself. So I am going to put a dex in for one of my 2 training points. And if you don't know and you happen to be watching, dexterity is the stat that basically rules everything that you can do in most cases in the game. So everything you want to do, whether it be roll a dice, make an attack, take a defensive roll, requires a dexterity. And if you have no dexterity, you're not going to be able to do a whole lot. So that's for my first one. And I think for my second one, you know, I've always been curious about, you know what, I'm going to go multi-arrow and try and make my way up to marked enemy, because marked enemy has a whole lot of bonuses as far as damage, like double damage and that sort of thing. And that will be my 2. And now I'll zip over to Mike's area here and we'll see what he's going to do. That's correct. Mike already has 1 attack die, so he needs to roll an attack die, and he was successful. Sorry I missed that. I was snogging some tea. That's okay. And I spilled it everywhere. Oh, that's a good question. You don't have a lot of dexterity, that's for sure. Yes, you are melee, so you're going to have to travel around a bit. It's an interesting tactic. Tonight you took toxins. Usually you would take medkit first, although both of them will come fairly early in the game, usually anyways. And if you are watching, I just wanted to thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Okay, that sounds fair. Let me see. Just want to make sure everything's running well. Okay, we seem to be okay. So that's what Mike's doing. So he's taken a dexterity and an attack. So he now has 3 dex and 2 attack as total. And we'll head back up and pull an encounter card, our next encounter card. Oh, I forgot to do the progress. So we've got 1 progress. And that took a day away from us because we're now leaving Obendar. Let's see our next encounter. Special encounter, hardly out of the gate. 15 steps into the journey. 15 steps, and already a Gearlock boot is struck through by an arrow. Luckily, no toes were killed. Teeth are clenched, and a painful tug is made while looking around in embarrassment. Yow! Now sufficiently ticked, it's time to return the favor to the ominous figures at the edge of the woods. A commotion breaks out atop the city wall, interrupting all thoughts. Guards have now spotted the brazen intruders and are notching their arrows. Their help is at the ready. Like it or not, this adventure is underway. Which leaves us 2 choices, and both of them, if you see the symbol with the swords and the shield on the right, means they're battle choices. The top one, so let's go right to the bottom of the card, actually. Assuming we're successful in defeating these baddies, no matter which choice we make, we're going to get 1 progress, that's on the bottom left. We're going to get 1 training point, and each of us will get a loot. If we choose the top choice, which is hail the guards for help, the guards are going to take a shot at the baddies each round and deal 1 damage that'll go past all their defenses once each round. So they'll take a damage and eventually die. However, you can see the empty circle. That means there is no bonus should we choose the first one. The second choice is it's time to show Obendar what Gearlocks are made of. With Obendar watching, you feel an extra shot of adrenaline as you prepare for an unassisted battle, meaning that we're not going to get help from the guards on the wall, but we do get an extra training point if we make that choice. And our baddie Q is going to be 4, Mike, so we'll be facing 4. Now, wish us luck is right. Why don't we play it safer this time, maybe? And I'm going to go with the first choice where they get 1 damage each round. Not as good. Yep, I think we'll do that. Let's just play. I'm scared after all the problems we've had, so let's set that up, and we will use the built-in system to do that. Now, however, before we do that, Mike, we have not had to rest and recover, so we can each make a scouting roll. Although the roll doesn't matter, we're only going to get level 1s. So do we even need to roll? That's a good idea. So the way this works, guys, is if you roll a 1 to 3, you can scout, and I'll explain that in a second. Yep, hits out of the way. And Mike is going to scout. Now, don't put that back. Oh, if you're going to put it on the bottom, you can put it back. On the top kind of messes up my scout. So he has scouted a poison bog frog. Poison is a real problem in this game when you get poisoned. He's going to poison us for 2. He doesn't have to. He's going to target the... It's going to go after the strongest person or whoever he happens to be next to. And he does not have to make a roll to determine whether he poisons or not. He just poisons. Now, what do you think, Mike? I leave it up to you. He's going to go down pretty quick, but he may be able to poison us once or twice before he does. Okay. So what that is, in case you're wondering, you get to scout sometimes in certain situations and decide whether you want to keep that enemy on the top or put him to the bottom. Poison can be tough to deal with at this early stage, so Mike decided to put it on the bottom, and now I'm going to scout. And we have a ranged dragon whelp who gets to roll 2 attack die and 1 defense die, and his special ability is whoever he targets going to get weaken 1. And what weaken means is it's going to take away 1 of our dexterity, which means we can do 1 less thing on our turn, and then it goes away when he comes up the next time, only to come back again, of course, if we don't take him out. I don't think he's terrible though, Mike. What do you think? That's right. That's right. So I'm going to put him back on the top. There we go. And I will have the automatic battle simulator set up our baddie mat. And here we go. We'll have a look what comes out. Well, we know one of them. There's our dragon whelp with weaken. He is ranged. We have another dragon hatchling who's also ranged with engulf, which I'll explain later. We got a bad one. We have a clay golem with break. Now he's bad because if we roll regular attack dice against him, they're immediately exhausted, meaning we can't roll again. And I know that I have only 2 attack dice and Mike has 2 attack dice, so we would be out of attack dice pretty quickly if we went after him first. So basically he's got to be our last to go after. And the final melee fighter was a griffin yearling, he's not got a lot of health. He's only got 2 health and 2 attack, no defense. However, when he attacks the first time, he goes into flight, which means we can no longer target him till he comes around again, in which time the flight flight special effect comes off of him, and then he becomes attackable, but only 2 health. So all in all, I'd say that's not horrifying. So I'm going to start. That helps too. So if you were to move, for example, into the lane 1 melee, enemy melee position, and that engulf dragon hatchling attacks you, he will also damage the clay golem and the dragon whelp. So that's a good strategy. I'm going to throw in their initiative die. 2, 5. And again, if you're not familiar with Too Many Bones, the initiative die is literally where we're all going to go in an order of attack. So, and now Mike and I have to each roll our die. And Mike, go ahead. 4, pretty good roll. And 5. So I'm going to put myself in between the... Now, who is that? Oh, that's the engulf guy. Okay. And the next guy. And you're a 4, so you're going to go second last. Not bad, though, so it's spread out. That's true. You can't get any better than that. Okay, so we're going to start off. Let me spawn their dice rollers up there. And our number 6. Oh, we have to put ourselves on there. Thank you. You did already. I always forget. So I'm going to go in a... Oh, let's see. Maybe right here. Yeah. Okay, so our dragon hatchling is going to roll 1 attack die, and he is going to target the weakest. Who is the weakest? That's me, isn't it? Yes. So let's see what he rolls. A 1. So I take a damage there. I will do that. And his turn is done. There is no one adjacent to me for him to damage as well with his engulf. So, and now I'm going to go. Now I haven't really decided. I'm wondering, Mike, what do you think about me trying to take out... Oh, you know what? They were all supposed to take a damage, weren't they? Yeah, the arrows from the wall. So let me do that. Okay, there we go. I'm thinking I should try and just get rid of the... I've got 2 choices, really. The flight guy before he takes flight, although he will be dead next round anyway, and so will the weaken. But I can take one of them out now. What do you think? Why don't I try and take this... The weaken. Right, which would be this guy up here. Right? Yeah, so that's the weakened dragon whelp. So I'm going to target him, and I am going to roll... I gotta spawn mine. I can roll 2 attack. And... Oh, I can roll my multi-arrow. Let me just remind myself what that does. So multi-arrow. let's see, number of my rolled attack dice can also hit a second baddie. So we'll see what, since I'm rolling 2 attack dice, might as well roll my defense or bones or whatever. And then I can roll this guy. Oh, he went really high. Okay, and I can select one of my attack dice, and obviously I'm going to select the 2 to also apply the multi-shot to a second enemy. So I've got a total of 3 damage, which, well, kills him for sure. Now, the rules question would be, Mike, if I'm applying my 1 attack die to the break guy, will that still exhaust that attack die? Probably, right? Yeah. I'd agree to that. So I might as well get rid of the engulf guy, I think. I don't know who to target with the second die. Which one of those 2? And just lose the die because the other ones are going to get so hurt by it. Dead. Okay, so let's do that. And then I have to... How do I remember not to roll that? I guess I'll put an attack die in my exhausted area just to remind me. Okay. And that's it for me. Next up is our... I think that's green. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Which I believe is our Griffin Yearling. And he's going to target weakest, which once again is me. And roll 2 attack die. Clear those away. Let's see here. So 2 damage. I'm not that worried, but I am down to 3 health now. And that's the, excuse me, that's the end of his turn. And now Mike is up. Right, so that's 1 dexterity. You need to what? I'm sorry? You do need to pick a target, yeah. Unfortunately, your only target right now could be the break guy. Your toxins? Okay. Okay. Yeah, remember, if you get a good roll on the toxins, you don't necessarily, between the toxins and the damage he's going to take from the arrows, you don't have to apply your attack die. Yep. Yep. No problem. Got bones. Okay. No, only on his turn. But yes, he will die on his turn. He's next, so, and then you don't have to even use any attack die. So let, if you don't mind though, because I've made this mistake before, I'm going to give your poison die back so that I don't accidentally delete it, which I have done. Let's see, it should be that one there. There we go. Okay, anything else you're doing? Okay. All right, back to the board where that break guy, the golem, is going to go. He's immediately going to get 2 poison damage. And hasta la vista. And that is it for round 1. Moving into round 2, our Griffin Yearling dies from the damage, and our Dragon Hatchling is down to 1 health. However, he does get to go first. It's too bad that you weren't next to him, because then you would know he's going to attack me anyways. Oh, I really have to hope he doesn't kill me, but then again, I think we got this. So he's going to roll 1 attack die. I don't think he can kill me, can he? No. And he rolls a 2, which is the worst he could do, but I'm down to 1. And then his turn is over. And now I'm going to go, and I'm going to target him with my full 2 whole attack die. And let's see what happens. And that's 2. Oop, lost him. There we go. That's 2, and it looks like goodbye. Mike, we won a battle. Yeah, don't. I'm going to rest and recover so I don't get to do any scouting this time. And there. So we each get a loot at 2 training points and a progress in a day. Let me... Oh, you did that? Okay. Okay. Oh, I forgot the second one. Oh, look at that. It's moving automatically now. Never used to do that. Okay, and that's 3 days and 2 progress. And go ahead and pull your loot card if you like. Let's see what Mike gets. Oh, he went over there. I think that's a good one. If you have to remember to use it. Heavy means it takes 3 of your slots up, so you can only have 1 more piece of loot. But you can decide at the time to dump it if you want. But this adds a free defense die that doesn't take any dex. Lovely one. Okay. And I'm going to grab one and bring it over to my little area here. Oop, too far. And we've got before facing, it's a flare distraction. Before facing a battle encounter with the baddie queue, baddie points reduce the baddie queue by 3. That's a good one to hold on to when things start getting a little dicey, I think. So that's not bad at all. And then we each have 2 training points. So let's head over to Mike and see what Mike wants to do. Okay, so you're going to roll 2 die and hope to get no bones. You're good. I'll tick it up for you. Yeah, it's almost like you got a free one now. It's pretty good. Okay, because from the from the way it seems, I might need it. Of course, you may need it too, but I'm going from the greedy perspective. So that's 2 points, and Mike is done. So I'm going to head over to me. And, oh, geez. Now it seems I really want to get that marked enemy, but at the same time, having a pet as a meat shield can work very nicely. So I think I'm going to, well, let's put one of them into an attack. I have to roll 2. Let's start with that. Okay, we're good. So I'm going to put my attack. Oh, I don't have one in there. I guess that's my last one. Okay. The attack is now up by 1. And I'm going to get the Brute Buster to start going down. No, I'm going to go the Wolverine route, whose name is Lil Yeti. And that's him right there. And that'll let me call him into play. His chip is over here. And he's hardy, so he makes a great meat shield. However, most of his die rolls require dex to use, so we'll see how that goes. And I think we're ready. Are we ready? Oh, yes, you can. So let's have a look. Should I pull the encounter first? Like, I don't know how that works. Do you scout now before the encounter? I think we scout before battle is what I remember reading. So that can be, because this time we're going to face, if there is a battle and it doesn't add anything to it, a level 5 baddie and a level 1 baddie. Yeah, go ahead if you want to do that now. Ooh, it's a nice high one at least. Oh, so it's higher than a 1. So you would scout a level 1 baddie. Let's see what you get. Another poison. Poison 1 from a bog pole. 3 health, 3 initiative. And he targets, yeah, everyone, basically. He is ugly. Looks like the alien when it came out of the guy's chest. It wouldn't affect the pet. I mean, it would only hit me for 1 and then come off, so it's not terrible, and he is pretty low health. Now, he's ranged as well, so we'd have to get to him, or I try and take him out right away. I think he's a keeper because there's obviously worse. All right, let's take a look at the next encounter. Crossing the Cibron River, a glistening vein of trade running the length of Daylor, playfully beckons as it shimmers in the daylight up ahead. But with so few bridges in these parts, this crossing is an obvious spot for enemy scouts and traps. A journey of this importance leaves only 2 options. Tucking the ears and trying to blend in is risky but efficient. A boat at dusk carries less chance of discovery, but requires business with the Molnor, a trading syndicate with their own set of drawbacks. So we have 2 choices right here. We can, well, we're going to get a progress. There's no other bonuses on the bottom, and that's achieved no matter what happens, it looks like. The top choice is tuck your ears and walk like a commoner. We each have to roll the d6. On a 1 or 2, we've been spotted. Find the first tyrant encounter in the deck and place it on top. So we're going to get an early encounter with Mulmesh. Shuffle the remaining cards and keep them underneath. For that, we get an extra progress and a training point. Choice number 2 is hire the Molnir. The Molnir are surprisingly easy to work with. Not only do they drop us safely on the east bank of the river under the cover of darkness, they also offer a trove loot gift. Maybe our success is good for business. If we choose that, we're going to get a trove loot each, and we're going to shuffle the special encounter Molnor traders into the deck, but we do not get a training point or an extra progress. This is your choice, Mike. I don't remember what the encounter was, but yeah, I'm not going to go looking for it either. It might be easier. Let's, because we did we do this last time? The easier one? Right, 1s or 2s. All right, so I'll go with whatever you pick. You go, yes. All right. So we're going to each take a trove loot, and if you're watching and you're not sure what a trove loot is, we don't get to see what it is until we do a lockpick attempt, which we will be able to do now. And you know, Mike knows this one a little better than me. The whole lockpicking thing is confusing to me. So basically, you have to roll 4 die that do different things, and you have to unlock these 3 different things in order. So there's the lever. You'd have to get a minimum of 3L for lever in order to then get a 5T for trip, and finally, once you've gotten those 2, you need a 2F for force, and then you can see what the trove loot is. That's my card, and Mike's card is over here. He's got a little easier, 1, 4, and 3. So let's do we get to do that now? That's true. So we're going to take our progress point. We're going to take our day. So we are progress 3 out of 6. Once we get to 6, we can challenge Mulmesh and see how we do. And now we're technically in between turns. The only thing I don't remember, Mike, is it a lockpick attempt or a scout? You can do both. Okay. Okay. So it's the rest and recovery that's the either or. You're trying to get the bad luck out of the way. Sure, let me do that. And that way we can interpret what it is. So I'm looking for a minimum of 3, did I say? 3 lever, 3L. And then this other die, the one that's not, doesn't have any numbers or letters on it, does certain things, certain powers. So let's roll. What do we get here? So I've got my 3L. Now, does that come out of play now? Or I think that means I can roll one of the die again, if I'm not mistaken. The other thing I'm trying to wonder is, how do you remember? So if I don't make the lockpick attempt successful all the way through this term, how do I just have to remember that the 3L is already out of the way? Oh. Okay, I can figure it out. Yeah. So is that a reroll? Free reroll? Oh, okay. Let me have a look here. That is reroll 1 action die and also the intuition die. So you could end up getting, infinite rerolls. Does anything actually have a 5? I guess I would need to. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, so there's no 5 there. 1, 2, 4, 5. No. And a 2, yeah. But next time I'll get to roll all 3. Yeah. Oh, and reroll 1 of them and the action die, not both of them. Oh, and then you can reroll them all. So the question would be, though, do I want to use my free reroll and try and get a T anyways? I might as well. That's from the first roll. So let me try that. And I did not, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so from the... Or you meant the reroll is to reroll... Or you mean because I locked in 1, I roll again. Okay, so let's do that. Nothing I really wanted, but I'll re-roll 1 of these. Oh, whoops. Sorry. That and 1 die. Okay. Okay. Well, that would be it for me. I'll grab something. Oh, you know what? I'm going to grab a one of these extra defense die. Put it there. And now we'll... Yep. All right, you're up, sir. And what did you need? You need a 1, a 4, and a 3. Okay. Yeah, you're good there. And then that one, let me go look what that does. It says convert. Treat a lock type of 1 action die as a lock type of your choice. But neither one's a 3, so it doesn't help. Oh, okay. So you needed a 3F, is that what it was? No, T. You needed the T. So the T is going to be the tricky one. That is +1 to a die and do not exhaust it if used on the lock. You have to re-roll it. Yeah. And that is... I think that's the one where you can switch the type. Yeah, change the lock type. Okay. So let me gather these together. We'll just put them back somewhere there. Now I guess the numbers that we rolled last time don't get added to the next attempt, right? Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. Well, that's our lockpick attempt. And I believe because neither of us took any damage, once again, we can do some scouting. So you go right ahead. Oh, you want me to go? Okay, okay, I can scout a 1. You can scout a 1. We're going to be at an 8 now, so it's going to be a full board, a level 5 and 3 level 1s on our next battle encounter. Yep. So let me do that. I don't think so. A hardy compound? I don't think so. I am going to put him on the bottom, though. Although you could always end up with something worse. So you go ahead. A break. Nope. Off he goes. All right. So that's the end of our... No. Next encounter. Let's see what we got. The Mystery in the Mountain. I don't recall ever seeing this one. Oh, the Molnor Traders. Okay, give me 1 sec. I will fix that up. I'll put this one back. And I got to find the Molnor Traders by searching in here. Thank you for reminding me. There it is. And we'll take that over there and shuffle. And pretend we didn't see whatever that was, which I didn't. I never lined that up again. Here we go, close enough. Okay, now the next encounter. Unsteady ground. Nothing tops a tough day of hack and slash like a smoky campfire and a warm meal, or one of Patch's stims, or a bottle of Tantrum's homemade grog. It's just nice to be together, have all the limbs we've started with, and still be pressing forward. It's a little strange though, as it seems the longer we lie by the fire, the taller everything is becoming. Wait a minute, where's our gear going? The earth is swallowing our pots and pans. Everything's disappearing before our eyes. Quicksand! Okay. This is a lot. So we have 2 choices. Neither one of them look like a battle, although the second one would be a game of dangerous darts, which I would have to look up to remember how to play. First one is these ropes to arrows, find a tree and let them fly. Tie ropes to arrows, sorry. We would get a progress and a training point. We perform a modified dexterity check. Place a defense die on tree targets on each of the baddie range positions. Place an attack die on each of the gear lock range positions. Choose one gear lock to literally flick. Oh, we can't do this one. It's meant for the, to be in person in the physical game where you flick the die. I'm wondering if we should just forfeit this card because it doesn't work. Is there? Oh, I see it there. All right. I'm up for it. Or we play dangerous dice, which gives us 1 loot for one of us and a progress point. And we would shuffle it back in. So you want to give the first one a try? I'd rather try this flicking thing. It may be a disaster in Tabletop Simulator, but we can try it. So I'll read it to you if you don't mind setting it up. So it's place a defense die, which are our tree targets, on each of the baddie ranged positions. And then place an attack die, which are our arrows, on each of the gear lock range positions. So you're going to be the flicker, So it says choose one gear lock to literally flick or slide, which we can't do, each attack die to hit each defense die in its lane without knocking it off the map. At least 3 tree targets must be successfully hit by arrows. So why don't you take one go, because we've never done this before, so forgive us viewers, we've never used the flick, so let's see what happens. And then you'll get a mulligan. It says with the flick tool selected, grab an object and pull, like towards you. Your pointer will change to the flick pointer. Oh, that's neat. So you don't want to knock it off the board apparently, but go ahead and try one, and because we don't really, to at least touch it. Yeah. So it needs a lot more power than that. And if you've just tuned in, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Okay, so that's, we need, sorry, forgive me. I think it said we need 3 of them. What it said? We need 3 targets successfully hit by arrows. Okay. So here we go. Mike's teeing up, and he's gonna flick dice, which we've never done in Tabletop Simulator. Okay, that's a good one. That's one. I'm just gonna move it out of the way so it doesn't interfere. There we go. Number 2. Oh, I don't think it flicked. There you go. Hey, well done. That's 2. I can't believe this even exists in Tabletop Simulator. That's pretty cool. Okay. Hey, you got him. We only needed 3, but go ahead. You got 4. So we get a progress, and I'll advance a day as well, and we each get a training point. So let me throw the progress on there. Goes a day. And let's start with Mike, since you did the flicking. What you gonna do? Okay. Hey, good one. So he's up to a total of 4 attack, which is nice. And then for myself, geez, it's a good question. I think I'm going to go for, I'm going to go for that Brute Buster so I can start making my way up to the marked enemy. So that's die number 6. No, see, if you look at the different sides here, 2 of them are bones, unfortunately. And then side 3, he has 2 health, 1 attack, but he costs a dex. Side 4, the same thing. Side 5, he has 3 health, 1 attack, and costs a dex. But the best one is the 6 side. 3 health, 1 attack, and he doesn't cost a dex each time we want him to move. But he can't get stronger. However, if you look at his chip, he's hardy. So, you know, hopefully not. That's right. That's right. All right, let me delete these die and get them out of the way. Hopefully I didn't. Yeah, little change up for the usual game there. And because we chose the first one, it doesn't seem like we get to mix it back into the deck because it's included in the paragraph text. So moving on to our next one. Did we take any damage? No, we can scout. If you want to take a scout roll. All right. No. No. There we go. Come on. Oh, come on. So we're each going to scout a 1, which is not going to do us any good. You know why? Because we're going to pull 10. But okay, it is what it is. Let's so do you want to scout? It could be, you never know, it could say add 2 baddie points and then, you know. A poison 2 bog frog melee, 4 health. Yeah, that's a little tough, that one. All right, and I will do the same. Okay, this one I'm putting to the top. He's a dire wolf pup, 1 attack dive. He does have lashback, but it's overall not terrible, I don't think. So we'll put him back on it. That was weird. It spun upside down. Hopefully it pulls the right one anyway. Actually, I'm going to pull it just to make sure, because it looked like something went wrong there. Yeah, it put this one back on top, this poison 1. I'm going to move it and discard it. There we go. Okay. All right, next encounter. Objects may appear farther. Is he looking back at me? I worry looking at an enemy scout 21 arrow lengths away through my trusty spectroglass. Uh-oh, I guess he is, given that he's getting ready to blow his bugle. That sounds wrong, but we have 2 choices. Both are battle choices. We can attempt to snipe him. We select a gearlock. That gearlock must choose any number of their attack dice to attempt to take out the scout. On 2+ damage, subtract 2 baddie points. On 0 to 1 damage, a bugle sounds, and we have to select the second choice. So to me, it would be silly to select the second choice if we don't have to. If you don't get it. So, yeah, so that gearlock must choose any number of their attack dice to attempt to take out the scout. So how do we know who the scout is? Oh, I guess it says baddie Q is baddie points, so we have to set that up first. And then whoever you're attacking first, I guess? Oh, read the bottom part though. Attack dice used in this attempt must be subtracted from the gearlock's total attack stat for the battle. Yeah, not good. Just a roll. Okay. But you're losing, we're exhausting dice if we do that. We might as well just move on to choice number 2. Except then in the round of 2 to 5, add a 1-point baddie to the bottom each time. I'm worried about exhausting attack dice. I only have 3, and you only have, you have 4. Oh, but you can roll any number. Yeah, but it says on anything on 2+, so you have to pray for a 2. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, but then you've only got 1 dice left for the rest of the battle. Is that what you want to do? 2 baddie points, exactly. It actually clogs up the board with more 1-pointers. So we're going right to choice 2. Sorry, I was having a sip of tea. Let him go, the bugle sounds, and soon other shrill notes are heard in reply. We're going to set it up with our 2 5-point baddies, and then at the start of round 2 through 5, we have to add a 1-point baddie to the bottom of the queue. So, let's get that going first. Unfortunately, we didn't scout these, so we have no idea what's coming up here. Well, we got a hardy compound and a poison 2 with rage. With very high initiative, high health, excuse me. Rage is if he gets, you know what? I want to double check that because I always forget that. Rage number. If this unit is not at full HP, it gains the number of attack dice. So he would gain 2 attack dice, whereas right now he has 0. He is going to poison both of us though, right away. He put, well, that symbol, if there were 3 per round. Yeah, yeah. He would be the one to poison, because poison ignores hardy. And this one, I'm going to try and take out quickly. Now, if you look at his target, both of their targeting preferences, now his in particular, because he's ranged, he's going to target the 2 weakest. If there were 3 in there, that means everybody on the board. So if I can hurry up and get my, what's it called? Wolverine out. I forgot what it was called. Lil Yeti. He can take some of that and you won't, but I think it'll be too late. Either way, we're going to have to take him out fast, the poison, or this will be a very quick game. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's because if he poisons us for 2 and then poisons us for 2, and we'll just be we'll be dead. But yes, we're gonna have to do something to him. So I'm gonna put myself in a faraway corner. Oh, you're right. All right, pause. Let's do that. We get. You never know. Yeah. Let's go. I'll watch that, and then I'll set up their initiative afterwards. So, okay, so I'm going for, I need a 5T. So let's see. Oops, didn't highlight all of them. There we go. I've got a 3T. And is that the so I've got 4T. So I take this kind of out of the equation and see if I can get a 1T. I got 2T. A 2 force. Oh, that unlocks my last one. Yeah. Thank you for suggesting we do that. Okay, so what did I get? A backup plan extension of 3 bones. I become untargetable. Oh no, I have to pay for it with 3 bones. I guess that's what that means. I become untargetable until my next turn, usable once per battle. Oh, that's pretty good. It doesn't go away. Very nice. Okay. That's good. I'm going to get rid of that there. Let's see what you can do. Yeah. Oop. I keep messing your box up. I don't remember where we were on yours though. 4T. Okay. Oops. You've got a 3. You can re-roll 1 die. And this die. Okay, yeah, yeah. Whatever the force is. Yeah. So you're done too. I'll gather them up and put them back here. And then we'll come take a look at what you got. You got a microneural implant. It is, yeah. On your turn, you may choose a target after rolling your dice. Interesting. Okay. That'll be the first trove loot I've ever used. Let me just clean up these die a little bit. You know, it doesn't matter. Let's get it out of the way. Okay, let me pull out their initiative now. They're both thankfully a little bit slow. And then we have to roll ours. See what we get. We've got a 4 and a 3, so you can still go in front of them. Okay. And I don't know what just happened there, but let the battle begin. So Mike's going to start in that melee position, which gets him closer to everybody. I'm going to target that poison right off the bat. However, I'm going to roll Lil Yeti. See if I can at least get him out on the map. And how many? I have 3 attack. and I have a total of 4 decks, so that'll be it. So let's roll the little Yeti there. Did I just get the good one? Oh, I did get the good one. All right. Now, unfortunately, Lil Yeti gets to come out now, but he cannot act this turn. And I've got 3 damage, and I'm going to use every freaking one of them. So let me get his chip out there. I can't remember if I'm supposed to put him out there first and then give him health. That's what I'll do, though. And sorry, what was my rule? 3 health? And no dex. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, it did give him pips, and I've damaged the Manticore by 3. And now Mike is up. Okay. Yeah, you might want some defense. Yeah. Of course. Oh. So you can use that for 2 bones, but then it's exhausted, or you can put it back. Okay. And here's where all the damage starts coming at us. So first it looks like... oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's right. They both had 3. Sorry, I can't tell the colors apart, Mike. Which one is this one? Okay, so he's going to go first. He's going to go first. He's attacking the 2 closest. Yeah, well, you can't. Yeah, so he's going to attack you with 1. No, so if I, for example, if I was here, he would attack both of us. But he wouldn't. Nope, because he's already next to you. The targeting priorities come after proximity. So he's going to roll 1. Are you there? Oh, okay. I thought I lost you. He's going to roll 1 dice against you. If you want me to do that, or do you want to do that? Yeah, then I get blamed. He rolls a 1. No, it only gets bad when he starts getting up there in the... Okay, and immediately we are going to take a poison, and he gets to roll 2 attack die, and he's ranged, so he's actually going to target me and Lil Yeti. Yeah. So I got to roll 2 attack die with him. Do that first. He's got a 1 damage. Unfortunately, he's going to kill Lil Yeti as soon as Lil Yeti moves. And then both Lil Yeti and myself are going to get, I'll fix those in a second, a 2 poison. I think it's a 5. There we go. And that is the end of round 1. Moving to round 2, I have got to take him out. So I'm going to target the Manticore once again. But first, before I can go, poor Lil Yeti is going to move 2 positions and then immediately die. Because unfortunately, he may be hardy, but poison ignores that. So he can... Yeah. So he's done, unfortunately. And then now I have to choose something. So I'm going to get hit twice right away. Boom, boom. That ticks down to 1. And I've got to kill him. Somehow here. I have 3 attack die. I'm not too worried about getting physically. You'd have to find it. I don't know if it's on this list or not. Poison. Build or reset a poison effect die. Takes true damage equal to the effect die. Yeah. It's powerful on both ends, I guess. So I'm going to... I've got 4 decks. I got to exhaust poor Lil Yeti. I can roll 3 attack die, and I'm going to roll for the 4th one my multi-arrow. Because why not? So again, one of my die. Let's see. What? But yeah, but. Ooh. So does that mean I exhaust this too? So, wow. Ouch. No. I don't know what to do here. None of those do us really any good with me putting out no damage. But I'll put them in there. I guess I could take a fortunate discovery. I don't know a lot about her consumables. She's got extra mech leg, which just generates more bones. Camo. When preparing the BQ, increase or decrease the baddie points. And bait is set a rolled pet die to any side. I guess I'll take that one. Which one did I say that was? Bait 12. All right. Well, that wasn't at all successful, but not out of the ordinary for us. Okay. You're gonna go. Yep. I already did. I went from 5 to 3. And now I'm gonna lose another one on my next turn. Oh, I forgot about that. Poor Yeti. Right, because you get 1 recovery and 1 poison, and I'll tick your thing down. Oh, you don't have a... Oh, you didn't get poisoned. You didn't get poisoned. Never mind. Well, I mean, we can hope that I take it out next time. I would save the poison for the hardy, because we can only damage him 1 damage each turn. Okay, on the... Oh, that's right, you've got your super duper thing. Oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. I had that 3 bones. Actually, I still do. And then I become untargetable till my next turn. So, you know, I'm going to put my bait back and trade my 3 bones in to activate that, that Trove Loot card. My backup plan. So I am untargetable now, basically. Thank you. Does that kill him? Oh, sweet. Good job. That's it. Okay, and it's his turn. And he's going to target you with 2 die now. You want me to roll? All right. He hits you for 2, unless you have defense. No. Thank you. Appreciate it. Because now I'm going to go and I'm going to take that last poison hit and then it comes off. Yeah, good point. Now there's not a lot of interesting things I can do. My Brute Buster, which is I only really took that to get to the next one. That allows me to roll and move the baddie, but that doesn't help you to hit the baddie. So I'd be foolish to use that. So really all I can do... Sorry? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to roll for bones, my full complement, my 3 attack and 1 defense. Okay, so I've got 2 bones, which is that's good. It's not a waste because you can only take 1 damage. So I'm not slotting that defense die, and he takes 1 damage from my arrows. And now it's you. Yes, I would say so. He's going to start getting a lot of attack die. Now, what does that give you? Yes, yes. So that gives you a heal, but meh. Okay. There we go. The best roll you can get. I'll put it on there. So 3 poison, and that's the 6 side. There we go. Just in time for him to do it. Yep, he's going to go down. No, so he's going to go down 1, and then 1, 2, 3. Very good. Way to go, Mike. Saved our asses there. That was really good. Okay, I'm taking our initiative dice away. And I'm going to have to rest and recover. We're doing... No, you know what? I'm not saying that. That's bad. All right. And we don't have to make a lockpick attempt this time. So that would mean that you have a scout. But let's do the card first. So the card is 2 training points and a loot. So you really helped out there. Let's head over to you and see what you're going to do. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could... No, I don't know how that works. Oh, I don't... Oh, yeah, we're together. Okay, so I can just take it. And that's a heal any gear lock for 2 HP. Always good to have. It's a discardable after that. Nice, thank you. I'll try it. I don't have a heavy, do I? Okay. I don't know what that is. Merchants will offer you a trove loot chest in exchange for this gem. Replace this card with a trove loot during your recovery phase. Does not take the place of your recovery. So I can do that now? Might as well, we're here. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's a tough one. 454. That's right. It's cooperative. Okay, and now you've got 2... Oh, you can't scout. You're at 6 out of 7. Okay. Yeah, you'll get it back right away. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, you've only got 1 and you're on the front lines all the time. Very nice. Okay. Heading over to mine. I've got 2. Is it 2? Okay, so good. I'm going to take that marked enemy. It's number 7. So marked enemy, for anyone that might be watching, basically I have 2 bone sides, which are no good, and the rest of the sides are damage multiplier. So times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2. So 4 out of 6 chance that I get to double my my damage output, which can come in handy, I'll tell you. So that's 1 of my points. And then for the second one, I think I'm going to go health, just to get me up to 7. All right, and I guess we... That's right, until you go up again, probably. So we can try this now, the 4-5-4. So we're looking for 4L. So I'll take a roll first here. that's the reroll right there. But does that mean I only can roll one dice? Okay, so next we're going for 5. Oops. It's 5T. No, no, there's not. So let's roll. No, okay, not even close. So I'm going to grab I always forget that one. Yes, you can change the the die type. Yeah, and I'll put the little die on it just to show we got the first one. We're looking for 5T. What you got? Nice. I'll move it over. Kind of hurt, didn't you? Last one is 4 force, 4F. And we got 2T, and you can, so it would be 2F. So that doesn't stay, in other words. Okay. So we'll just gather these up. 2 out of 3. Yeah. Okay. Almost as tidy as me. All right, so we are moving. Did I do my second? I don't remember now. Yes, I did 1 health and my marked enemy. And we can now, well, neither of us can scout because we were damaged. Although you're right, you're not healing up, so we can scout. So you can roll for scout. Hey, there we go. Okay, so he's got 5 health, 3 attack. Yeah, ooh, that's a lot of attack die. He's also going to move anywhere on the board to attack the weakest player once he's in flight. He's got flight, obviously. And signal, 1 time he's going to bring on an extra 1-point baddie. Not a no, especially with the 3 attack dice. So that would be it for our scout, and we're going to move on to the next encounter card. See what we get. Oh, we got the Molnar Traders. The Molnar are a sticky bunch, always showing up at the most opportune time for them. Despite requiring payment in full and upfront when selling their services, they also show up at random to demand extra coin or loot for no good reason at all. Unfortunately, they have leverage, knowing the importance of keeping this adventure secret from the Ebon. These silly games are tiring. Again, they approach demanding participation in contests clearly stacked in their favor. So we have 2 choice here. Another challenge. This will waste valuable time. Each Gearlock must compete in their own dangerous darts challenge. Well, that's an hour. Gearlock may draw 2 loot. If we win, if we lose, we must discard 1 loot. If we have one, then we shuffle it back in. Second choice is no more games. This stops now. Maybe too hasty? They look ticked. We'd have to do a... oh, I don't think I... was there a progress on that last one? There was 1 progress in a day. I did not do that. Let me go do that. So our baddie queue would be 2 5s and 2 1s at this point. And each Gearlock takes damage equal to your party size at the start of battle. So we'd each immediately take 2 damage. Yeesh, I think we might have to do the dangerous darts thing. I have to go to the manual, or the rules book, sorry, and find it somewhere. Oop, the game froze up on me for just a second there. It's not advancing. Yeah. It's further down in here, and I remember having a hard time finding it last time, too. It's easy to go right by it. Backup plan, no, that's not it. Nope. 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 I should really try and remember it so I don't have to do this time and time again. Oh, shaft, we got to be close now. Miscellaneous, day counter, no. A mock battle. Huh. This is kind of a big lull in the middle of the stream. Sorry, anyone who's watching. Getting technical. Oh, come on. A, B, C, D. Dangerous Darts is page 22. So somehow we missed it. Page 22. You see it anywhere? Oh, there it is. Dangerous Darts. Each player and opponent starts with 10 HP. Use only attack dice, defense dice, or status effect dice. Poison, weaken, stun. Players must choose 3 dice, but no more than any one kind. What? Each player... Bleh. Once dice, you roll the same dice each turn. Non-Gearlock opponents always choose 2 attack dice and 1 status effect die. Once dice are chosen, the game begins with your opponent rolling their 3 dice. Take turns rolling available dice, so we always go second. Apply rolled defense to self, deal damage, and apply status effect to opponent. Bones are used for Dangerous Darts backup plan, which is 1. Remove an applied die from the self or an opponent. 2. Stun the opponent until the start of your next turn. Or 3. Instant knockout, you win. Huh. Well, what do you think? I think we have to do it. There's no way we'd survive that other one. All right, well, okay, why don't you go first and I'll stay over there and keep reading it. So for the setup, we each have to do a separate one. So using only attack, defense, or status dice, players must choose 3 dice. So yeah, you each get 10 chips. I don't know how you go over. Yeah, that's the easiest way. Yeah. And it doesn't say, like, I guess you're already start adjacent to each other because it doesn't really specify that. So players must choose the 3 dice. Non-Gearlock opponents always choose 2 attack dice and 1 status effect dice for their little pool. Probably this one with the poison. And then you get to choose a total of 3 between the same 3 categories. And status. Yeah. Well, here, I'll bring these down a bit and I'll roll for the bad guy, I guess. All the way. No, you can't change them apparently. I'll go double check that, but I don't believe so. 3 dice, no more than 2. You will roll the same dice each turn. Okay, and they start first. So I will roll. Ugh. So 1 damage and a 2 poison. So I will use another die to put the poison on you, I guess. Okay. That's his turn. Yeah, and then you're going to start your turn and get 2 poison, so that ticks down to 1 poison. And now you're rolling. Pretty sure that's stun. So they do. You're going to get to go twice in a row, in other words. Right, and that goes away. Yep. So I'll grab you another one. There you go. Oh, you've weakened him by 2, so he can only roll 2 of his attack die. Or one, yeah, 1 die. Now, do we get to choose which one? And you've got 2 bones in your backup plan now. 1 more, and you insta-kill him. Yeah, why did you just take a health off yourself? Yeah. We already did that for the... Oh, no. There you go. Okay. Yep. So he's only going to roll 1 die now for his turn. Definitely. Oh, sure. Yep. Hits you for 1. Okay, now he's not stunned anymore. Oh, don't. That's your backup plan. And now it's your turn. Let's see. Wait, this is your turn or his turn? That's right. And he's dead now. You did. So now all we have to do is bring them both up to full strength again. That's 10 on that one. That's up to 8, 9, 10. I got it. And this comes down. I think I'm going to do the same combination that you did. And so he's going to roll 2 attack and a status, right? So that's the 1 status. Okay. Yep. So he hits me for 1. Right, I'm going to put my initiative die there just to remember. This side where I put my... Yeah. Okay, and then it's my turn, so I'm going to take the 2... All right, I can't just press minus, can I? 1, 2, and then that'll tick down to 1. And I'm going to roll the same exact thing. 2 damage and 1 poison to him. Oops. 2 damage and 1 poison to him. I'll just use 1 from here. And 1, 2. And now it's his turn again, so he's going to take the poison damage. Or another one, and he's going to roll. Ooh. 1 damage. And my poison ticks back up to 2 again, which now come off because it's my turn. So 1, 2, and he damaged me for 1 as well. 3. And now it's my roll, right? Well, 2 bones and a stun. That's not so bad. Oh, that should that have ticked down? Yeah, okay. Why is it not? It's not moving. There we go. I think I accidentally activated some kind of weird system console that I don't know how to get out of. Maybe till? There we go. Okay. Sorry, I take a damage? Yes. And now I'm going to roll again, right? Because he can't roll. Okay, make this a good one. No bones, but 3 poison. Oops, keep doing that. Yeah. And another stun. So he does not go again. Yeah, he gets stunned for another turn. I took it off and put it back on. No, is that not right? Oh, you're right. I flipped the thing by accident. So this stun is just going to flip to 3 poisons. And it's... You have. Okay, so now it's his turn. Yeah. This could be the end. I'm stunned. And he's hit me for 2. So I'm dead, I think? No, I have 3. But the poison's going to kill me. What the hell did I do? Yeah, so I'm dead. There's no point even. No. I don't know. I'm just fixing up the dice so you go ahead and read it. Yep. All right. Which one am I going to get? I guess the heal too. I'll worry about that. Now you can only hold... Oh, you can't hold anymore. Okay. Ooh, that Raider armor is heavy, but I can't use it. I'd have to discard everything else. And then this one would be... Now, if... This is what I've always wondered. Can you use this Fortunate Discovery because it comes in and out? Do you know what I mean? Or for example, could I temporarily trade your loot so that you can then use your Fortunate Discovery and then trade back your loot? Okay. So I'm not going to bother moving your loot. You go ahead and take a Fortunate Discovery. That's what I would advise doing. Yeah, so you've got a good one. And now I only know this from the times I've used it. E-cells you don't need because you don't have any skills that use them. So that wouldn't do much. Poison Dart is a ranged poison attack. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Perfect. No, because then I'd have to get rid of my trove loot and all that jazz. Oh, I see. I would take the heal for 2 again. That's for sure. Thank you. We desperately need to. All right, so that's right. One of us gets the loot. And I've discarded, then reacquired the loot. Nothing, but we lose a day. So we are 1 progress point away from being able to challenge Molmesh. Well, that's something. And I guess we just move on to the next encounter. Okay. Yeah, absolutely, like last time. Am I at full health? Yeah, I am from last time. Okay. So I can scout. I can roll to scout. And I might as well because, excuse me, because it doesn't hurt. 4. You know what? I can't remember now. Is it 1 to... No, 4 means I can do a 5. I think it's 4 to 5 I can do a 5, and 6 you can do a 20 or anything below. So I'm going to scout the 5. He's an owl bear with 4 attack dice who inspires him to know he's gone to the bottom. Bye-bye. All right. Jeez. I don't like the sound of him. Okay. Oh, wait, did it say something on there just before I look at this one? Shuffle it back in. Okay, so I'll have to move everything around a little bit. Which means this would have been shuffled too. Okay. The dreaded bog. Whoever said this bog would be a shortcut is smart in keeping quiet. It's been all day and half the night drudging through muck up to our throats, and party morale is fading fast. I'm halfway through convincing myself to speak up when a sudden croak from up ahead interrupts the thought. We avoided similar noises on the way in, but now it looks like we have no choice but to face whatever creatures call this bog home. It's either that or pass out from bog stench while looking for another exit from this accursed place. Okay, two choices. Both are battles. Both have baddie points. On the top one, we get a bonus progress point, which we don't necessarily need. We only need the one more if we want to challenge them. That would be a baddie point queue. So where are we now? We're at 7. So we would be at 14. So 2 10s and 4 1s. Although in a party of 1 to 2, we have to add 3. So we'd be at 3 5s and 2 1s. Do I have that right? Yeah. Create the BQ using as many bog type baddies. They poison. I hate them. Or choice number 2, the stench is growing on me. No, literally on me. BQ is baddie points, so each gearlock must pass a health check for staying in the bog. Any gearlock that fails the check must start battle with a poison 2 effect die. The health check is to roll a d6. If current health is greater than the d6 result, you pass. If not, you fail the check. Well, yeah, so do we... So let's... I'm not even going to... Like, if it's okay with you, we don't need to roll. Hey, look at that. All right, I'll do the same thing just for fun. Me too. Okay, so we have a heck of a baddie queue. So it's 14. All right, well, let's see what this thing sets us up for us. Here we go. Not so bad. We got a dire wolf who rolls 4 attack dice. Ow. Has lashback 2. Uh-oh, we've got a bog lurk who's a range 6 health with poison 2. And the other ones, we got direwolf pups with lashback 1 and 1 attack dice. So obviously those 5s are big imperatives for us. And whenever we kill one, the next one's going to come on at the bottom of the baddie queue. So I think, oh man, that's going to be tough. Oh, you're right. Let's do that. Thank you, because it paid off last time. L, is it? F. I forget. Or F. All right, I'll give it a roll. I got 2 F and 3 L, and this one is re-roll 1 dice, I believe. Or is that change 1 dice? I always forget. That is save +1, give it. Yeah. And exhaust. And don't exhaust it. So if I give this die +1, so it'll be a 3F. Right, and then we'll roll and hopefully get that. 3F. You got it anyway. Alright, so let me get rid of these guys. And what did we get? I think that's the same thing last time. Merchants offer you 2 loot of your choice in exchange for these gems. Search the loot deck and choose 2 loot during your recovery phase. So that would have In other words, I can do that now because that would have been during my recovery phase. Okay, so I'm going to do a search. And there's a lot of them to look at, so ignore ignore a bones during a training attempt. Oh boy, merchants offer you trouble. I need one that has, increase your dex by 3 for, 1 turn, single use. That's buff HP, but that only takes effect during the breaks. I remember that one. Draw an additional encounter card. Fortunate Discovery. I don't really have anything good for that. Roll 1 attack die and deal its damage to any unit on the battle mat. Gain 3 initiative spots. A bunch of more Fortunate Discovery. Another lockpick attempt. Aid. Another Fortunate Discovery. Another one. 3 HP in battle or 5 HP out of battle. I mean, I could swap that one out for the 2 heal. But we'll see if anything. I have 4 slots taken already. Oops. I'm not seeing anything particularly amazing in here. Outside of battle permit now. Fortunate Discovery again. Oh, how about this one? Single use. Heal yourself for 1 HP at the start of each round during a battle. Yeah, I'm gonna take that and I'll swap it for the I guess I'll swap it for, I forgot about that one. I can pick 2 loot of my choice, but I don't have anywhere to put them again. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do, Mike. I'm gonna reset these guys and use my flare because it reduces the count by 3. Oh wait, is that advantageous? And one of the number 1s. Yeah, I'll grab these and discard them. You can take here. This one. Okay, you just take them over to this spot and you hit clean up. Boop. Off you go. Okay, so do I have these dexterities right? Yes, I do. Now I can discard that flare and place this one in the queue. Is that where I pick 2 and keep 1? Is that? Search the loot deck. Oh no, I can choose 2 loot. So no, I'm going to hold on to that. Did I use that? Oh, that's what I used. Right. Okay. Okay. Off it goes. Still, I can, and that's from a search, or I have to draw it from the top? Actually, yeah, search the deck. Okay, so I can go search again. Okay, many things to look at. I can, on my turn, unexhaust a die, like for a second chance to use it. Another in battle heal myself for 5 HP, then add a poison 2 effect die. Oh, to my gear lock. No, thanks. Ignore 1 bones. No. Unexhaust. I think I'll take that unexhaust any 1 die thing. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Okay. Now we can roll for our initiative. 5, 3, so here, in between there. Just before we start, I'm going to time out 1 second. I'm going to leave our mics live, but I'll be right back. I need to grab some more water. That's okay. I think right now you are the peeps. Lurking behind you. All right. Almost done. Okay, we're back live. Sorry about that. All right. Well, we were live. Sorry, we're back on the live screen. So now we have to do placement. These two guys are both going to attack whoever's closest or weak. Sorry. Oh, jeez. I'm going to go in my usual far away in the corner spot. That's right. Well, these two are going to attack closest or weakest, second. He's going to attack everybody. But he... Right. And you'll probably want to eventually poison that lashback too anyways, because of the lashback. But I think our defense is going to come in more handy here. Not so much from the poison, obviously, but... Okay, so first is going to be me. I am going to definitely roll my my puppy. And that's 1 of 4, so 1 defense. And 2 attack. And I am attacking the poison 2 bog lurk. An ugly fella too. All right, so defense 1, rolling for puppy, bones, so that's going back. What a shame. And 2 attack. So 2 hits on him at least. That brings him down to 4, and I am done. And then he is... No, that wolf is going to go first. Ooh, 4 attack die. Jeez. You sure you want me to do this? I'd feel responsible. Okay. Here we go. Well, 2 bones, but he hits you for 3. Okay, and then the poison 2 is going to go, and he's going to poison both of us. I'll get the dice. Is it a 3? What's a 2? Okay. Oops. Why is that not changing? Something's wrong with that dice. Yeah, I'm going to delete it. Frozen. There you go. All right. And he's done, and then you are up. Yep. I'll take that down for you. Yeah, I'd say so. Yep. You have a total of 4. You're rolling those 2. That's 2, so you have 2 left. I don't think so. I would... Yeah, you're going to get hurt. Right. Okay. Okay. Locking them all in maximum. And then let's see what happens here. Well, maximum heal and maximum poison. Good roll. I'm going to put the poison on him if that's okay with you. Nice. Okay, and then lastly and leastly, our little wolf pup is going to move 1 to attack you, and he's going to roll 1 attack die. And he rolls a bones. Now, one question for you. This wolf that you attacked had lash back. But you didn't roll an attack against him, did you? Nope, and it didn't hurt him yet. Nope, so you're good. Okay, excellent. Okay, we're going to round 2. Starting all over. Okay, so I'm going to go first, and I'm going after that poison guy again in the hopes for better results. What can I do? I'm going to roll my multi-target. And saving that. So that's, I have 4 decks. I'm going to roll 3 attack and my multi-target. Okay. So I hit him for 4. Does that kill him maybe? Yes, it does. Woohoo. Okay. And then I get to choose 1 of my dice to apply to another enemy. So I'm going to apply the 2. And I think to that lashback too. He can't lash back at me, so we're good there. So he's down to 4. Not a bad turn. Okay. And now I believe he's going to go. First thing that he's going to have happen is 3 damage from your poison. That ticks down to 2, which I did. And now, unfortunately, he is going to roll 4 dice against you. Exactly, exactly. And he rolls a total of 5. Yeah. And that's the end of his turn. And now you're going to go and take your final damage from poison, but you're also going to recover 1, so. Yeah, so that doesn't have to move. And yep, agreed. It doesn't go through. It's not true damage, no. Regular attack damage. Without, if you don't go crazy on the defense, you mean. Right. Okay. Free defense. Yeah. Oh, 1 defense. And 4 damage. Would you like to do the pleasure? He's dead. Nope. And are you going to slot your defense in? Because why not, I guess. Oh, you're right. Yeah. All right. Let me get rid of that. And goodbye. All right. That was a nice one. Well done. Let's take these off. Take my... Yeah, because I would have hurt. Now I am still at full health, so that bodes well for a scout. Yeah, I would say so. And my multi-arrow comes back in. And everything else is cleared. All right. So we got 1 progression. So we are now up at Malmesh if we'd like to challenge him. Another day. And 2 training points and another loot. I'm full on loot, but I'll still pull 1 in case I want to swap one of mine out. Let's see. Ignore 1 during a training attempt. Nah. I'll put that back. So 2 training points. Let's go over to you. Yep. Okay. It'll be up to 5 decks total. All right, and for me, oh, I don't know what to do. I got to see what command does. Command right there. Command skill is used on Gilly's turn, prompting a pet to act immediately. If a pet loses all its HP, is exhausted. If Gilly is KO'd, pets are removed from the battle. Okay, now that's not that exciting. So, piercing arrow. I guess I can always throw a trap because I haven't done any of the traps. So I have 3 types of traps. A snare, which reduces the attack stat of a unit by whatever the number I roll. Rusted spikes is a true then move a unit to an adjacent position. I think I'll do that. Rusted spikes. That's this one here, number 1, and I'm definitely going up a health as well. Did you adjust your chips? You did. Okay. So now, from what I understand about the traps, is they're unique and function differently. Placement. Traps must be placed on the battle map before the BQ is created. These can be placed on any position, and more than one trap may be placed on the same position. Any unit entering that space will trigger the trap, so that's including when they spawn. So that's interesting. So I guess the big question is, do you want to challenge him? I think we should, but we can do another round. Okay, so we want to challenge him. So right now, I don't know what happens. Okay, it's already there, so I have to flip this over, and we have to flip his card over and read it. So the BQ is baddie points. All baddies on this card are placed on the top of the baddie queue. Add Malmesh to the bottom of the baddie queue. So does that mean they all get to go first? Before him, okay. But not necessarily before us. Yeah, there's quite a few. And then he comes out, right? Okay, so the first thing to do is I'm going to have to place my trap. I have to roll it and place it. Oh no, I roll it once they trigger it. So I'm thinking the best place to place it would be in... Oh, we don't know if we're getting a... Wait, was I able to scout? No, I didn't. So let me at least do that and see what we can do. So 4, I can do the 5. So we've got a ranged, engulf, and weaken. So he's going to be the first one out. He's going to go in row 1 there. I think I actually want to put it in row 2 melee in that case. Yeah. But they might... Oh, I see what you mean. So, but this is going to... And I forget what it does already, because that's how... It says... Deal number of true damage, then move it to an adjacent lane of the trap. So, okay, yeah, I'll put it up on him. And we roll it. Yeah, I guess I'll have to put it off to the side for the moment, because it's going to screw up the queue. I'll put him up to the top. And we reset the baddie queue and we go, right? Right, so we have to move his thing down to here. So we can refer to it whenever we want. He's got his dice, but we're going to put that up there for now. And set up the queue. 16, so we're going to get 3 5s and a 1. Yes, I guess. Yeah, I've never really. I don't know what that spot does, but we'll find out. Well, here goes the cue. Remove baddies from the BQ. Okay, so no. Okay, there they go. Oh no, I gotta roll that. Oh, I see Hardy's. Oh, that dive, flight, and signal one is terrible. And that's, so there's none in reserve except him. Yeah, so he'll come on whenever the first one dies, I guess, at the bottom. And now I have to roll. Okay, and I rolled 2. So it doesn't matter where we move him. He's ranged. But he takes 2 true damage right off the bat. And then I guess I exhaust the trap. Do we care if we move him? I guess the worst one, so he's going to signal this guy. Now, the funny thing is, he's only, oh, geez. Excuse me. He's going to attack weakest. It's too bad because he has engulf, which means he would hit, if you could manage to work your way up into that spot, he would hit all 3 of them, including himself. But hang on, let me get their initiative things on because I forgot. Excuse me, I seem to be losing my voice again. Right, I forgot him. Okay, go ahead. The usual. Oh, I was hoping it was a 6. Sorry, that's just the mean lady asking if I'm okay, because I keep muting the mic and coughing, so my apologies. So, there we go. No, she's offering me to get me, but I'm good. I'm good. So we have a whole stack of them going before we ever get to go. So can you say, ow? Okay, so where are you going to go? And that'll depend heavily on where I'm going to go. I think so, as long as you can take the damage. Like we've got to get some defense on you is going to be the trick. I'm going to hide behind you like the brave gilly that I am. Nope, you have to go back. Yeah, they're all going to move. Yeah, so that's not bad. Adjacent, yes, thank you for reminding me. So are we going to choose to have you be the target? Okay, because I guess his engulf won't do anything because I don't have anyone adjacent to me. That's okay. So what else do I have here that I can use? Unexhaust anyone die. Become untargetable. Can't forget about that. You know what? I'm going to immediately use this Zelfie route, which is heal myself for 1 HP at the start of each round. That may come in handy. And now he's going to go. So, and he's going to roll 2 and 2. And he gets a weaken effect. And it, sorry, who's he targeting? Weakest, me. Okay. So 2 and 2. Oops. And he does get a bones. He gets a single defense. Yeah, it'd be hard to read. His bones is the weakened 2, so I've got to put weakened 2 on myself. So I lose 2 dex. There it is. And sorry, how much did he hit me for? 2. 2. Okay, that's it for him. Next up is whatever color that is in lane 4. Okay, so he's going to move to attack you. And then he's rolling, what is it? 2 attack. Bones and bones. He has no bones effects, right? No. He now flies. Yes. However, engulf would hit him. So okay, that's it for him. And now we have lane 2. That is our dive, flight, and signal. So he's not in flight, so he doesn't dive. He will go in flight at the end of his turn, and at the end of his turn, he signals a 1-point baddie. Come on. So he's going to attack you with, 3. Okay, you ready? Oh, sorry. He hits you for 5. Oh, that's awful. Okay, well, I'm going to go. I'm weakened for 2, but I have to go down. It ticks down to 1 if I can find that somewhere. There we go. So I only have 2 decks. Okay, I think I'm going to have to roll my puppy and defense. Yep, I'll heal it. I'll heal you for 2. I also get my 1 back because I have that 1 HP per turn like you have. Okay, so I'm going to roll 1 defense and my puppy. Of course, I got a bones. And I got an okay one. I think I'll use it because we need to get him out there. He's going to go adjacent to me with 2 health. I remember where that is. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Hopefully that gave him... Yes, it did. Okay. And I'll take the bones because why not? And unfortunately, that's the end of my turn, and now you're up. Oh, yeah, thank you. Is that... Oh, yeah, so that would go after Mulmesh or before Mulmesh? I'm going to say after, right? Because there's a lineup. Although if we defeat Mulmesh, that'll never happen. Yeah. So unfortunately, you can't target anybody. You can go for maximum heal and defense if you want. Yeah, you can put him... He has to be adjacent to me so I can go... No. Okay. Oh, you're gonna poison the hardy, hopefully? I don't remember what's the side. I'm just going to flip this around. So side 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's no bones. You can't miss. It's a matter of how much you're poisoning them for. The answer is yes, you could use that, but it's a one-timer. Did you go back up 1 health, by the way? Okay. Yep. I guess we can't trade things in the middle of a battle, can we? right. Sorry. I'm trying to arrange more water. There we go. All right. Ah, okay, good. Yeah. Oh, good roll. Okay. 1. Now you don't have to use it. Okay. Yep. All right. That's what I thought. Yeah, I was wondering about that. All right, so that's the end of your turn, and then water from Mean Lady. Mike says hi. Well, I probably just blew everyone's ears off. Sorry about that. Okay. I do have expanders and compressors on there, whatever that means, so hopefully I didn't kill anybody. Sorry, where were we? So he's going to attack. It's now his turn, correct? And he's going to attack you. Now inspire. I'm trying to remember. Oh, if anyone was below him in the queue, he would inspire them to go next, but there isn't anyone below him. That's right. So he's going to roll 3. So let's see what happens. Hopefully it's not like I almost killed you last time. So bones, so he hits you for 3, which is, I think, your defense. Nice. Okay, and he's done, and we're moving to round 2. And get those in place, and then the first one to go is going to be our... who is that? This guy. Oh, right. And he is going to attack the weakest, which unfortunately is not you, it is me. It is not. Even though you're right beside him. And unfortunately, because I moved him here, I'm going to get hit. But do I have any defense? I have no defense. Okay. So 2 and 2. Well, let's see what happens. Oh no, sorry. Never mind. He's already has a locked defense. So he only rolls 1. I'm going to take that re-roll if that's okay. So he's got a bones, which is weakened again. Although he's now attacking my dog. And he hits for 2, but my doggy's hardy. He only hits for 1. Now, I'm not activating him to do an attack this turn, so I'm not spending dex on him, but he is weakened for 2. If I wanted to, I guess. So, nope, if I move him, I have to roll for dex first. He should have been in my locked. Okay, let me just look at things here. Is there anything I want to unexhaust? No, there's not. Not yet. 3 bones. I have my untargetable loot. Okay. All right, next that's going to go is our green guy, which I think is this guy right here, this Griffin Yearling. He's going to move 2 and attack me. Oh no, am I the weakest? Okay. He's no longer flying. Oh, I don't know what I just did there. That's my shaky hand from. Okay, there we go. Put him back. He's no longer flying. He's going to attack you for 2. He hits for 3. But he's not flying anymore. I guess that's something. And then... oh, the other one's now going to attack. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's correct. So first he comes... well, I mean, flight will come off after. Anyway, he's going to fly over to here. and he's going to attack my pup with 3 dice. That's why they're only good for meat shields. I've never found them actually good for damage output. So he hits for 3, but it doesn't matter. My pup's hardy, but I think that kills him. That's it. Yep, that's true. Bring that back there. And that is the end of his turn, and now I am up. So, strategy. Who am I going to go after here? I only have 3 decks because I'm weak in 1, so I'll pull that off now, but I only have 3 decks. I could use my multi-target. Oh, thank you. Did you do that, or should I do it? Okay. I'm going to use my multi-target. That's 1 and 2 attacks, and I'm going to go after to see if I can kill this Griffin yearling here, and then my multi-target I'll be allowed to apply it somewhere else. Does that sound sound to you? Or do you want me to concentrate on the engulf? Wait, the engulf killed my pup, right? So who did the engulf attack when he went? And it should have hit me for 1 too. Oh, it did. Never mind. So it didn't hit anyone else because no one was there at the time. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, I can't. Going after the hardy doesn't do much. I don't have a poison. Maybe I should be going after this one, the dive flight signal. He can't signal anymore, but he can dive and flight. So I have 3, so I'm going to roll 2 attack and 1 defense, and I'm going to go after that guy right there. So 2 attack and 1 multi-target. Of course, I get a bones and a bones. Oh, man. Oh, wait a minute. Well, it doesn't help you at all, but I'm going to use my 3 bones to trigger the untargetable. Oh, that's right. No. I'm going to put it back. Good point. That one goes there. So all I've really done this turn is damaged him for 1. Down to 4. I can't. I'm out of decks because of the weekend. And now it's you. Yep. All right. Poison. They do not stack. No. It's a waste, yeah. And actually, since you're next to him, don't waste the ranged one. Yep. You're at 5 decks. You get a free defense. On the hardy, no. Unless you get a bones, but big deal. Oh yeah, you have that. That's very cool. Yep. And a free 1. You get 1 attack. Now you have a total of 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a free 1, and then 1 attack. There you go. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I put a poison die on him. You could heal again. Where are you health-wise? You could trigger your backup plan. Oh, okay, you're back up to... What? You did that. Yeah, you should be at 7 of 8 by my count. Okay, he's poisoned, and then he'll take another one on his turn, which is actually right now, so I'll pull the poison off and take him down another one. And he is going to target you. So he's rolling 3 attack. And he hits for 3. You had some defense though, so 2, right? So for 1, yeah. And that is the end of round 2. Going to... Have we killed anybody? No, we haven't. Okay. Going to round 3. Starting off with our Engulf, who is attacking you. Now, we may do some damage here, which would be nice. So he's going to roll 2 and... Exactly. He's going to roll 2 and 1. Because he already has 1 in effect. So he can't stack his defense from what I understand in the rules, so that doesn't do anything. If it was a 2, he would replace it. And he attacks for 2. So he hits you for 2. He hits the Hardy for 1. I've done. And he hits this Griffin Yearling for 1. And he hits himself for 1. And his defense goes away. Yeah, defense would come off first. Yeah. And then 1 damage. Did you do that already? To him. Okay. All right. Things are looking... I don't know. And died. Oh, it's because the Hardy one was just 1, so I thought the same thing. That's why. Okay. I think he comes in at the bottom. But yes, he comes on and gets to go, so we'll take that there. I have to go set him up. What lane is free? 4, right? There he is. And his die, what is, he's a 6 initiative, but it doesn't matter, he goes at the bottom. Makes no difference. Okay, so he's got lots of scary things that are on his card. So, oh, that's weird. Oh yeah, it's stacked on its side. And I can't separate it. Okay, I'm going to try and clean him up and reset it. I hope this doesn't mess the game up. Okay, so he's back. Why don't I just manually set him up? He's got 8. There we go. And the descriptions to that are on his card. So Frenzy 2, if all of Molmesh's attack dice hit, and he has no bones, in other words, roll the attack dice again and add the total damage of both rolls. Ouch. Retreat. If he starts his turn at 3 HP or fewer, he's removed from the battle mat and goes to the top of the BQ. His HP is restored once he rejoins the battle. I guess on the next round. Is that what that means? And Shrouded is Molmesh can only be targeted by adjacent units. So I'm useless against him. Unless I move. If he gets to down to 3 HP or fewer. So in other words, if we're at 4, we need to kill him. You follow? So it can be tough. So that's when that whole... Nope. Over and over again. So I need to move next to him, and that's where that die I have that's called marked enemy may come in handy. We'll see. Okay, so next up is that our this guy? Okay, so he's not in flight. He's going to move and attack the weakest, which unfortunately is you again. And he's going to roll 3 attack die and go into flight. He does not get to signal again. He's already done that. So he rolls 3 damage. Oh. Oh. Do I have anything else that can heal you? No, I can unexhausted die. I guess I can... Excuse me. I'm going to save that for the marked enemy, unfortunately. You got to survive this, dude. You're down to 1. Okay, I'm up. Who am I killing? I don't see how you're getting out of this. That's about it, yeah. I'm glad you have that free one, that's for sure. So I can't attack Mulmesh because I have to be adjacent to him. I think I'm going to attack this thing right in front of him. Oh, I can't. He's flying now, isn't he? He wasn't before. Yeah, I know. Kind of weird, but... So I think all I can do is try and attack that dragon way up there with the engulf. Alright, I'm going to try my multi-arrow again. I can, but I want to save that, bring it back for the bonus, the marked enemy thing. So I could use that now and then use my skill to bring it back. Unless I wanted to use it twice on Mulmesh. See, it comes in handy if I roll 1 or 2 damage, and then I can double it and 4 and kill him. So no, I'm going to roll my multi-arrow. That's 1. I'm not weakened anymore. So I have a total of 4. I'm going to roll my 1 defense and 2 attack. Do I need defense right now? No. Well, you know what? I'm going to roll 3 attack and my multi-arrow. Whoa, what happened there? Okay, so I've damaged him for 4, and that kills him. And I can use that. I can't hit that. So I can only hit the hardy guy for 1, I guess. All I can do. Yep. I'll set him up. Hopefully it works properly this time. What lane is free? 1 would be the first one, right? Oh. For the strongest. Oh, man. And you can't defend against that. So you know what? We have to go after Mulmesh. Somehow. Okay, so it's your turn. I'll come down to your area here. Yes, please. Sorry, it says... I guess there's some interpretation. Mulmesh can only be targeted by adjacent units. I guess that includes range, like even your ranged consumable. Yes. We both have to get adjacent to him, unfortunately. Okay. Now you theoretically could run and still have 2 decks left and a free defense, but you need the defense, I think. Like you could run up to the top corner, kind of. But that leaves you vulnerable, so it's up to you. I think you need max defense this turn, maybe. Who are you going on? Who are you targeting for the poison? Oh, I keep forgetting. Yeah. Now, remember, the poison die has red numbers on it, and I think I remember reading that means you have to use the result. I could be wrong. Is that red numbers or green? I'm colorblind. Okay, green means you don't have to use the result. Okay. Okay, very good. You can only lock three, activate 3 of them, but still. And good poison. Yep, because you can hit him for 1 right now, and then when he tries to go, he dies before he can apply the poison. Yep. Did it not put his dice in? No, I mean the poison guy. His initiative dice didn't get put in. Well, he doesn't go yet, so he's technically alive. Yep, do that. There we go. So yes, he's dead next time he goes, but... Which is good, okay. Yeah. Okay, so, sorry, I did this wrong. And then this guy's next, the one that's hardy, and he's going to attack you. And his Inspire doesn't do anything again because the other guy's next anyway, so. Bones, 3. All right, that's not so bad. And then I guess that's the new guy, he dies, right? Okay. Okay, going to round 4. So first up is, where's Malmesh's die? Yeah, he should be on the bottom anyway. So. Okay, so first up is the flying guy, right? Yeah. I'll take the flight off. And he's going to attack you with, oh no. With 3. Maybe. All right, here we go. I apologize for my roll in advance. He hits you for 3. You're going to get 1 back when you go, at least. Okay, I'm thinking it might be smart for me to get over to Malmesh, but... Oh yeah, but you are going to go first. So you could walk over to him and get away from those guys completely. Okay, all right. I mean, just keep running around. All right, so it's me. So who am I going to... I guess I'm going to keep targeting this dive flight signal guy now. Oh, the Hardy has 2. I'm worried... Yeah, what do I have a choice here? Okay, I've got switch target and split target. I gotta look what those are. So switch target is select a new target before applying the dice. And after applying at least one die to Gilly's initial target this turn. So I could do that because I have 4. Well, did I use my multi-arrow? Yes, I did, so that's exhausted. So I can roll... Okay, let me roll my 3 attack die. I might as well roll the 1 defense anyway. And then we'll decide whether I want to use my backup plan. So it's 2 and a bones. Now, a bones gives me a fortunate discovery, which I don't really care about. But, so I could do that. I could split targets. I could use the bones and go get rid of these 2, use my split targets, hit the hardy for 1, and hit the flying guy for 1. That make sense? And I'm going to slot that. No, you know what? I'm not going to slot the defense. I just don't need it right yet. Well, that's true. I guess I only have 1, don't I? All right, so that would be it for me. Oh. Yeah. This is why I'm thinking you may want to run away. Because they can't get to you within 2 moves. If you move all the way to the corner. Now he can. I'm just making an adjustment here. Don't go. There we go. Okay. Well, you have how many? You have 4 attack dice. Like, in other words, you're saying, like, is it worth you I mean, rolling max defense or max attack and a free defense, I guess. Did you heal your 1? I'm sorry, I missed that. You did. Okay. I'm thinking if you roll max defense, you may just survive. Yeah. Yeah. Who are you targeting? The hardy? I keep forgetting that. Oh, nice. And a bones, which doesn't do... Well, you can lock it anyways. And 1 damage, so the... Yep. Did I... Was that guy supposed to be flying and I took it off for some reason? Yes, I did. He's on the ground now because I hit him. So on his next turn, he'll take flight afterwards. But right now, Mulmesh is going to go. And he can move diagonally. That's what the little foot symbol, the bare feet means. But he's not going to because you're closer anyway, so... Oh, it's not letting me pick up the whole stack. So can you pick up the stack of health? Thank you. Okay, so he's... Yeah, okay. So he is going to roll 2 attack and his special die. Well, I'll roll the 2 attack. He targets for 3, and the special die, I'll have to look, so it's a silver, whatever that means. Silver hide, he cannot take damage from attack dice until his next turn. Not so bad. So I'll put that on him just so we know it's... You can't attack him. And you took your 2 damage? Or your 2 defense die? What? Oh, it was. Sorry. Yeah. And you have 2. Okay, perfect. All right, we're moving into round 5. We're going to hit the... I always forget the name of that round at the end. Yeah, that's what I call it. I don't think that's the right name, but that's what I call it. Okay, so we're going to have this dive flight signal guy go, and he's going to attack weakest, which unfortunately is you. This could be dangerous. So 3 dice. Need some bones here. 4 damage. Are you alive? Yay! Barely alive. Can't target him, yeah. So I'm gonna move now. It's my turn, so I'm gonna move next to Mulmesh. 1, 2. And that leaves me with 2 more. So it's not worth, I don't think it's worth me using my marked enemy right this second, because I could roll low numbers on my attacks. Oh, right. So I'm attacking nobody. That's true. So so basically that's it. So I've used 2, so I can roll 1 defense and 1 attack for bones. Oh. Right. No, that I'm not going to roll that. I'm going to keep that 1. And I've rolled 1 attack, which does nothing. So that's the end of my turn. And you're up. Heal. Heal, heal, heal. Mulmesh. After you. No, I know. But you can get lots of defense. How do you do that? You only have 2. Yeah, you can, and plus the bonus is 3. Yeah. And then you might have, I didn't see anything. Nobody in the stream saw anything either. Because nobody's in the stream. Take them all. Yep. And then you can even roll 1 attack to see if you get a bones, I guess. Oh yeah, you have 5, I forgot. No, only 2. Can't you? 1, 2. Oh no, you're right. Never mind. The other one was a bonus. So that would have been a great roll. Doesn't do anything. Well, who's he attacking? He attacks weakest. Oh, shoot. So he is rolling everything again. So he's rolling 2 attack and his special die. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Here. Oh. He hits for 3. But you're alive. He got the same thing. Can't attack him. So we're into the attrition round. So, okay, so now everyone takes a damage, including flying guy, and including him. I took it away. Flying guy is going to go first, though. And he's going to attack you, and you have no defense. And you say, uh-oh. It's true, it's true. All right, so he's going to attack you with 3. Let's go for 3 bones. He hits you for 3. Bye, Patches. All right, but at least he's targetable for when I go now. So, do I have any split things? I do not. Oh, yes, I do. Switch. What does switch do again? Switch targets, select a new target. Oh, that doesn't do anything because I can't attack Mulmesh. Yeah. So I'm going to get rid of my 1 defense. Oh yeah, thank you. I've got my unexhaust thing. I have the untargetable thing, so that can always come in handy. So I'm attacking the flying guy with my maximum 3 attack dice, and I'll roll my defense die again. Okay, so I hit him for 4. I'll take another bones, and he's dead, right? So he's gone. Okay. Gotta take your dice out there. You know? And now it's just the... You're not there. You don't count. So he doesn't have to move, I guess. And he's going to attack me with 2 and his special dice. So let's move them all up here so we can see. Come on, can I attack him? Yeah, whatever the second one is I got. So he only hits me for 1, which I don't have a defense for, and he got the other result. So let me take 1. Did you take 1 off me? No, I'll take it off right now. So down to 7, and the other result is Howl. All units friendly to Malwish immediately move 1 spot on the initiative meter. So it does nothing. Yeah. All right, so I'm just going to move these down a little bit. And he's going to take a damage. Move the chip off. And I'm going to take a damage and then heal back up again, right, to 7 of 8. Okay, then I'm going to go first. And this is when I have to go all in here. I'm going to roll my marked enemy and my 3 die attack and no defense and hope for the best. Let's roll. Of course, I shouldn't have hit that twice. So I'm going to put that back, obviously. Because I think I just could have killed him. That would have been a 6. So now, does that take him into Shrouded? It does. So I think I'm not going to apply my 1. I'll just apply the 2. So that gets him down to 4. Oops, I dropped that chip. And now he's going to go. And once again, roll 2. Hits me for 3. Not liking that. 1, 2, 3. And we have to roll his special die and do it over here somewhere. Okay, does nothing. Going into round... Now, does he get shrouded from the true damage? I guess he does. Ah, okay. Nope, so he's going to take that true damage but not get shrouded. I'm sure someone somewhere is going to tell us we just did that wrong. Okay. I'm going to take the true damage but then go back up 1, so I'm not moving my counter from 4 of 8. And I am using that card to bring back... Oh no, I didn't use the dice, did I? Sorry. I didn't apply it. So I'm going to do the same exact roll again. 3 attack and my... whatever it's called, the multiplier one. Okay, so we've got 2... He's dead. We did it. We did it. I'm so excited. Yeah, really. We beat Malmesh. We are the champions. Thank you, Mike. Oh, that was exciting. Yeah. I guess there's no... That's the one thing that always disappointed me about Too Many Bones is that there's no card that you read when you win. You know what I mean? Like now you return to the town of Obendar where you're treated like heroes and there's fireworks and, you know, whatever. I'm just happy we did it. Exactly. I can't believe it. Well, it doesn't matter. At the end of the battle, I revived you. So we made it back to Obendar. It was perfect. Yeah, you did, with all those, that bonus defense die really came in handy a lot. Now, I know you're only supposed to flip the table when you lose, but I'd really like to flip the table, but we won't, I guess. All right. Here we go. Whoa, look at that go. Whoa. Came back up and hit me in the face. All right, Mike, I think we'll end the stream here. Don't go anywhere. I'm just going to mute us out and I'll say goodnight to everybody. Absolutely. You know what? I didn't see your... Did you say something again? Yeah. It hasn't captured your audio for the entire stream. It didn't capture Mike's audio for the entire stream. I've been talking to nobody. Well, I've been talking to Mike, but he hasn't been... No one's heard him. Oh, that's embarrassing. I don't know what happened. It says that it was capturing it from the wrong source, basically. All right, doesn't matter. We still won, and Mike was as excited as I was, so I will end things here for the streamers, but hang on one sec, Mike. I'll be right back to you. Everybody, thank you for joining in. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, and we will talk to you again soon.